I'm coming to pick you up. That's what she said. And everything stopped. For a moment inside me, not excitement first, but silence first, because her tone felt different. Too calm to ignore. I asked her again, "Are you serious?" She replied just one word, "Yes." That yes felt heavy, strangely heavy in my chest. I stood there thinking, why today? Suddenly, we never planned this, not like this. My mind started racing, fast, unnecessary thoughts. What if she's upset? What if something changed? But she sounded normal. Too normal? Actually, that made it worse. Much worse. I checked my phone again. Her message still there. "I'm coming to pick you up." Three dots before it. Then nothing more. No explanation. No context. Just that sentence. Like a decision already made. I tried to call her. She didn't pick up. That's when curiosity turned into discomfort slowly. I started getting ready without even thinking, because part of me knew I will go anyway. She always had that effect on me, control without control, if that makes sense. I looked at the mirror. My face looked unsure, not happy, not scared fully, just stuck in between, something unspoken. I walked outside slowly. Air felt different today, like something was ending or beginning. I kept waiting for her. Every passing second felt long. Then I saw headlights from far away. My heart reacted instantly. Before my mind did, she was coming, just like she said, but something felt off. Still, I don't know why. The car stopped near me, slow and steady. She didn't step out first. That was strange. Usually she smiles, calls my name. Today, nothing like that. Only silence inside the car. I opened the door and sat inside. She didn't look at me. Not immediately. That second was heavy. Uncomfortable, heavy. I finally said her name. She didn't reply quickly. Then she said softly, "We need to talk." And at that moment, everything shifted again. Not loud, not dramatic, just quietly falling apart. Inside my mind, I asked what happened, still trying to stay calm. She kept driving slowly, eyes on road. Then she said it again. "We need to talk." This time slower, more serious. And I knew then this was not normal, because pick you up was not just a drive. It was a moment, a turning point. I looked outside window, trying to process everything. Night lights passing slowly, like time was paused. She finally spoke again, her voice low. "I'm not okay lately," she said. That sentence changed air. Inside the car, I stayed quiet, waiting for more, because sometimes silence is also an answer. She continued slowly, "We can stay same." And that hit differently. Not loudly, but deeply. I didn't interrupt her. I just listened. For the first time, without defending anything. She said a lot, but I heard one thing. Distance was growing between us. Even when we stayed close, we were far. I looked at her hands on steering wheel. They were shaking slightly, but controlled. I realized something. She planned this moment, not randomly, not suddenly. And that scared me more than words, because I understood this was ending energy. We reached nowhere special, just parked somewhere quiet. She finally looked at me, properly this time, and said softly, "I'm sorry." That was it. No explanation yet. Just sorry. And silence after. And I knew part one ends here. She said sorry. And everything went quiet. Not outside. Inside me, that one word changed the entire moment. I asked her softly, sorry for what? She didn't answer fast, like she was searching for the right courage or the right truth. The car stayed still, but my thoughts didn't. She finally spoke again, still not looking at me. Sorry for this distance, she said slowly, and I felt that before I understood it, this was not about today. It was about everything. Every silence we ignored, every feeling we postponed. I leaned back quietly, trying to stay calm, but my chest felt heavy, like something ending slowly. She continued driving slowly, no destination in mind. Or maybe she had one, and I didn't know yet. I asked her again, what do you mean? This time she paused longer than before. Then she said softly, we are not same anymore. That line didn't shout, but it broke something. I looked at her. For the first time fully, her eyes were tired, not angry, just tired, like she had been fighting something inside herself for a long time. Without telling me, I asked, why now? Why this moment? She didn't answer directly. Instead, she said, you felt it too, didn't you? And I stayed silent. Because I did, I just never accepted it. I kept ignoring it. We stopped near nowhere. Empty road, quiet night. She turned off engine. Silence became louder. She finally looked at me properly, fully, deeply, and said everything slowly, like truth hurts more when delayed too long. I tried to hold on, but I already knew this conversation was ending, not continuing. She said we changed without noticing it. We stopped talking properly. We started assuming. We stopped asking questions. We started overthinking. And slowly she said, we lost us. That word stayed there. Losing us. Not me. Not her. Us. I looked down because I had no answer. She continued softly. I still care, but not like before. Not in the same way. That line hurt differently because it was honest. Not cruel, just honest. I asked her quietly, is there someone else? She shook her head. Immediately, no. That made it worse, not better. Because this was not betrayal. This was change, and change is harder than blame. She said, I'm tired of pretending everything is fine. When it's not, I stayed silent again because I understood. We were both pretending. For a long time, she wiped her eyes. Quickly, quietly, not full crying, just emotion leaking. I felt something inside me break slowly, not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly breaking piece by piece. She said, I didn't want to hurt you. That's why I delayed this for so long. And I realized something. She had already left. Emotionally first, physically still here. That's what hurts more than sudden endings. I asked her softly, so what now? She looked at me for a long time, then said the hardest thing, I need space. That sentence echoed in my head. Space is never just space. It is distance in disguise. I nodded slowly because I had no fight, no anger left, only understanding. She started the car again, but didn't move fast. Like even she knew This was final direction. I asked one last thing. Will you come back? She didn't answer quickly. Then she said, I don't know. And that was enough to understand everything. We drove back silently. No music, no words, just distance growing, even in closeness. When we reached near my place, she stopped again. This time, final stop, not temporary. I opened the door, slowly. Before leaving, I looked at her one last time. She didn't stop me, but her eyes stayed like goodbye without saying it. I stepped out. Night air felt colder. She waited a second, then drove away. No turning back, no looking back, just gone. I stood there, empty road beside me, and realized something simple. She didn't come to pick me up, she came to let me go. And I didn't even notice until she left. That's how it ends sometimes. Not with noise, but with silence that stays forever.